the Youth Hostel Association of India. And as you all know, youth hostels are available everywhere in every part of the country, and you can always make use of the facilities that Mr. Narayanan will be telling you today about this facility that they are providing for the people of this country. In fact, it is all over the world now. It's a chain all over the world. And sir, you have a purpose that you're trying to implement. And so, in fact, I would like you to tell something about the youth hostel, which you people are, which you all are having all over the country and all over the world now.
Good afternoon. The Youth Hostel Association of India is an international organization. It is a century-year-old organization. It was started by a teacher in Germany by name Richard Sherman in 1907. This movement came to India in 1949. The purpose of starting this association at Germany was to give a cheap accommodation for a budget traveler. That is the concept. Then it came to India in 1949. In Mysore, there is a college called Maharaja's College. There are 4 lecturers from Maharaja's College sat together and they got this hostel association to India. Why not India? Even it's a Southeast Asia. This is the first it came to India only. Then in 1950s, the headquarters has been moved to New Delhi. Right now, we have our own 5 youth hostels, one in Delhi, another in Mysore, Darjeeling, Manali, and Leh. These are our own youth hostels. And we are also members in the management committee of the government youth hostels. Government, they have 86 hostels throughout the India. And we are also giving a license that we call franchise to the people who abide our rules and regulations. We have given 146 license to the hoteliers who follows our rules. This is about the hosteling, and we have 4,200 youth hostels in 80 countries. Ours is the biggest chain of youth hostels in any travel agencies. 35 million people are staying throughout the world in a year. This is the concept of youth hosteling. Now, activities right from Himalayas, Jammu Kashmir, Leh, Goa, Madhya Pradesh Pachmari, and Rajasthan deserts, and Nilgiris forest area, and all the hill stations and seashores, deserts, we are conducting trekking programs. 7 days to 15 days trekking program. Government of India has recognized our activities. They are giving a special casual leave for the central government employees who are participating in these programs. Recently, Government of India recognized 10 institutes for adventure education. Out of the 10 institutes, Youth Hostel Association of India is the only non-governmental organization. The rest of the institutes are all government agents. So you can see the government patronage for us. And moreover, in Delhi government, they are sending people for our programs, paying the money and giving the leave also. It is approved by the Government of India. Then, not only trekking program, we are also taking care of school children that we call nature study program. We are taking them to the hilly areas or different places. We put them in 5 days camp. We teach them about the flora and fauna, the compass, bird watching, signaling, all kinds of programs. We teach them for 5 days. Of course, we are doing a cycling program. There is a major program nowadays. Leh is the mecca of cyclists. We are having a program at Kardungla Pass, the world highest motorable road in the world, 18,300 feet. Last month, we have taken 200 participants to Kardungla. 3 years before, we had the similar program, motorbiking and cycling. For both the programs, we got the Limca Book of Records. So then not only we are missing, we are giving program only for trekkers, cyclists, and nature camp. We are also taking care of the families. We call it as a family camping. In the family camping, husband and wife and 2 children below the age of 15, we provide them 1 tent for each family. 25 to 40 families will group in some particular time. They will be there for 4 to 5 days. they will have 2 days, their own cultural program, their own travel, their own arrangement. So, and all these programs, we are very, very nominal money we are charging. Our participation fee is very low, but our volume is very high. That is why we are capable of doing this program.
And sir, I just wanted to ask you something. Means you have these programs for families and all, camping over there, camping in different places, where youth hostels are there. I remember when I was in college, we had been to Dalhousie, and in Kajiyar we had a youth hostel over there. So we stayed over there in that youth hostel with a lot of facilities. And we were looked after very well. Our youth, means our college group, excursion group had gone over there. So is it available in all the hostels that you have across the world and across, of course, across India and across the world, all your hostels which you have?
Yes, you got a good question. Our membership is international membership. Once you are holding our card, you can stay anywhere in the world showing this membership card. The people who go for abroad, for studies, for other purpose, they can pay by paying 10% to any youth hostels in the world, get a receipt. That receipt is a confirmed document for getting a visa also. That's a very important thing I want to tell you on this aspect. And as you rightly said, Dalhousie is a beautiful place. Kachiyar and Kalatap, there are 2 places are there. We have hostels, licensed youth hostels at Kalatap and Kachiyar. There is a government youth hostel at Dalhousie. It's well maintained, very close to bus stand. We are having 2 programs in a year. During summer, we take students for the nature study program, and December, we go for a 7-day trekking program. 1,000 plus participants are participating in these programs. And on an average, our total participants goes to 20,000 members in a year.
In a year, okay.
I'm talking about participants, not the members. People are participating. In Himalayas, in the month of summer, we cross 10,000. Then we have a program in Kulu Manali, and then we have in Srinagar. Tell you frankly, this is the first year, at this time of turmoil also, we have taken 850 people of 216 families to Srinagar in the month of May.
We see.
That's a very big success for us.
Yeah, and that actually, since there's little problem and all over there, what about the security and all that is provided by
Yes.
Security forces,
is safe, people are safe. That is why we are putting in our website also, Facebook also, the 250 families will go and tell about the situation in Srinagar, and I hope next year 2,500 people will come to Srinagar. That is true.
That's a very good.
Yes.
And in fact, across the country, where are the main places where you have a lot of youth hostels?
Yeah.
Across the country.
I'll come back. See, as you rightly said again, our membership crosses 1,30,000 life members, and on average 30,000 members every year, and 2-year member, another 20,000 members. There are 4,000 institutional members. Institutions means educational institutions are the members in association. And we are having our existence in 24 states, 275 units in India. We call it district units. Our structure is a pyramid structure. Our base is strong. Our units are all the base. The middle layer is the state branches. The top of the pyramid is the national office. We strongly conduct the program. Yes, to answer to your question, we are having hostels in almost every cities. As I told you, one can stay in Delhi or Chennai or Pune or any place, Bangalore, Hyderabad, any place you can stay. And we can have a tie-up with the licensed youth hostel. We're having a tie-up with the government youth hostels also now. And our own youth hostels, I told you, 5 youth hostels. And we have different campsites in Chikmagalur, Tumkur. We have a property. And we are going to start a new youth hostel at Orissa, Gopalpur Sea. We have a property in Andaman Islands. So these are the places we want to develop the hostels so that the traveling people will comfortably stay here.
I'm sure there must be a lot of aspirants who wants to become members of this youth hostel. How do you become a member, if at all? Is there any age group for this?
Yeah.
Or anyone can join?
Up to 18, we call as a junior members.
Okay.
From 18 and above, they can become a member at any time. We have 3 types of members. One is the annual member, 2-year member, and the life member. There are even the units and the state branches of ours, they make membership. We are also making members in our national office at Delhi. And moreover, nowadays, 70% of the membership are doing through online.
Okay.
All the youngsters are doing online. And most of the people coming for our program, 80% again the youngsters between the age of 20 to 30.
Okay. And the government has implemented a lot of projects, as we all know, the new government. And how is the Youth Hostel Association of India, how is it helping them to in implementing all these?
The Prime Minister program, Swachh Bharat scheme,
Yes.
we started well before that. We have selected 5 places in India. One is at Manali, that is Rohtang Pass. We had a program called Keep Rohtang Pass Clean. Every summer, we send volunteers to clean the area and sensitize the people not to put waste. And there is a place in Kerala, Keep Kerala Beaches Clean. The 600 kilometers beaches in 10 days. We have a second program.
Okay.
Third program at Jaisalmer, Keep Jaisalmer Fort Clean program. These are the main programs we have implemented. And Leh, once a flash flood came, there was a destruction of the school building. We have reconstructed the building. We have reconstructed the library. We have put all the books, everything in library. These are the things we are taking care of the environmental project. Yes, our units in various places, they are taking care of tree planting. Lot of tree planting in Karnataka. In every trekking program where they go, they do the tree planting with the help of Forest Department.
Do you have your volunteers in each state wherever you start your
Yes.
project? Do you have the volunteers from that place?
Our volunteers are the success and base for our programs. They are the pillars of our program. We call as a camp leaders. They are different type of people. The working community or the business people or the students, they form and they come. Volunteer means we pay only the travel expenses. We don't pay any salary for them. That is the interest they are showing. 21 days they are staying in the campsites. Then they give their full program, full dedicated work to the program. So this is the one thing we are charging a very, very minimum amount for the program. We are not paying to, we are paying only to the cooks and helpers, guides. We don't pay to any of the volunteers.
You give them the transport, the
Yes,
travel charges.
only
But
travel.
what about the food and lodging?
Yes, food and accommodation, when other 40 people are taking, these 4 people also will be taking them.
Okay.
We don't charge them.
Okay.
Here they are giving 24-hour service for 21 days.
Okay.
We have a cycle specialist, we have a mountaineers, we have a marathon trekkers, so they come. And I can tell you, we have a very big list of data bank of camp leaders. We call it volunteers. In data bank, it is very difficult for us to select also. There are a lot of people asking for coming as a volunteer. It is a success again for the YHA.
So before we go any further, I think I'll play a song for you, sir. Hostel Association of India, which is in India as well as the world. And now, sir, I would like to ask you something about what facilities do the tourists get who come from abroad as well as from India? What type of facility do you provide them with?
Number one is safety.
Okay.
Safety of the participants, safety of the inmates, and a clean and decent accommodation, a good sanitation facilities, cleanliness. This is the basic standard of our youth hosteling throughout the world. We maintain this international youth hostel standards in our hostels. So we keep getting a lot of foreigners. There was a decline in the foreigners coming to India, lady participants. Some statistics says 27-28%. But in staying in our hostel, the statistics has gone to 41%.
Okay.
That shows they feel staying in youth hostel is a safety place. In Delhi, we have a hostel in a diplomatic area next to Indonesian and Chinese embassy. So the place is safe. We have a ramp, we have a conference room, we have lift, everything, right from the dormitory, AC and non-AC, we have rooms also. They book online from abroad, they come over and stay here. Even the domestic people also, they book online. Group bookings they do. So they think that staying in youth hostel, they get a better facility for the money what they are giving. Mainly safety, place, any place, any parts of the country.
Yeah. And sir, are there any instances when they have found that they had already booked and then they came over here to find that their places, it's a place is not available for them? Has there been instances like this?
That maybe I can't say not even one person, because all through online booking, everything. We have not experienced those kind of experiences. Maybe last 15, 20 years, 1 or 2 instances, maybe wrong booking or something when we are doing manually. But right now, we don't have that problem.
And sir, but how do you involve the youth in sports and all? Because there must be part of your activities, no? You must be organizing
See,
sport.
all
and all.
youth hostels are a place of, or a center of youth activity. All youth hostels, we have indoor games. They can play there. Table tennis, carom, chess, everything we keep. And hostels, they have a shuttlecock places, everything they can have. They can meet. Night time, they can discuss and have a campfire. Of course, nowadays we don't fire wood. And they can have a cultural programs, everything. See, when different parts of persons from the world, they're coming to hostel. And yeah, there's a chances of these people to mingle at the dining hall,
Yes.
a reception area, a lobby, here and there. So they exchange the culture.
Yes, yes.
They exchange their education values everywhere, experiences. It promotes the world friendship. I can say there's a national integration is there, but I can say more, it's a world friendship they get.
Okay. And are there instances when people from abroad, after being in the youth hostel, that they have come back from their country and joined your organization?
See, organization, every country, the organization is there.
Okay.
We call here Youth Hostel Association of India. In Pakistan, they have Youth Hostel Association of Pakistan.
Okay.
In Korea, they call Hosteling International Korea. Japan, they have separate Hosteling International. Hosteling International is the international name for us.
Okay.
It is the headquarters in London. We are affiliated to that. So membership is they can get from any parts of the world.
Okay.
Through that they can come over here and they can stay here. But in the world, getting a membership in India is the cheapest.
Okay.
They have to pay in dollars. When compared in dollars, our money is cheap, and they can stay here.
Okay. And how many members do you have right now at present in the working for you over here? In here as well as the world, internationally.
Oh,
Yeah.
I told you, if you want to talk about the membership, it will be there almost 10 lakhs plus.
10 lakhs plus.
We are having 1.35 because of our population size.
Okay.
See, places like Europe, the small countries, they have membership.
Okay.
But the 35 million people are staying in a year. That is very important. See, each member, he will not. We cannot say he can stay only once in a place. He can stay any parts of the world any number of times. So we always count as the occupancy rate.
Okay.
That's called the occupancy, bed
Occupancy rate.
occupancy.
Yes.
That occupancy, bed occupancy, that all we take it. And we are also doing for future of the country, what we want to do for the youth. We are promoting the youth to become the leaders of tomorrow. We are also not only connected with the outdoor activities, we take them for classroom sessions. There is a 5 days program we are having in the month of September in Mysore. We have a youth hostel in Mysore. We are getting 8 participants from 25 states. We expect 150 to 200 participants, and we give them the maximum subjects like personality development, leadership qualities, team spirit, better communication, ethical values, religion, and then yoga, and all these activities and cultural programs to exhibit their own state's culture.
Okay. And you call them over here, you train them, and then they go to other parts of the country and train more people. So that is how your network increases.
The purpose is we want to create the second and third line leaders.
Okay.
We cannot sit here and do the program. We want to create, the message should go to the more youth.
Okay.
Our maximum strength through our website and Facebook. So we want all our messages should reach to the extreme corner of the country. So even the village youth, they should see, and he should get attracted towards the organization and join, promote the association and activities.
Okay. And how many states are joined with you right now? Means how many state governments are helping you all? Is it every state in the country?
Yes. You got a good question to ask. Government of India, basically, they are the first recognizing our activities. I told you beginning itself.
Yeah.
The central government people are getting a special cash leave, and railway and ONGC, all this public sector, they are getting a leave. And they have their own outward training program units. They are sending to us. Naval Dockyard, Cochin. We have trained the Cochin people. And there is IPS people, trainees of IPS from Dehradun. We gave the training program, conducted trekking 2 years before. Some 70 people came. This government of India is doing like this. Then, not affiliation, we have signed a MOU with Uttaranchal Tourism. Uttaranchal Tourism, every year, they say a trek of the year. One mountain they assign. That mountain, we go for recce, we organize the program. Every year, 2,000 participants are attending in Uttaranchal alone. Now, Jammu Kashmir, JNK, we are approaching JNK because we know the peace will come one day.
Yeah.
We are approaching them for giving a place for us to pitch our tents, construct the toilets. It will be a permanent structure so that the families can come permanently and stay over there.
Okay.
Of course, on principles they agreed. Now the things are going between us. So once it is confirmed, we'll go for the full-fledged campsite at Srinagar, Jammu Kashmir. Apart from that, there are some state branches like Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh. They are giving 10 to 15% discount in the tourism hotels if the person shows the membership card of YHI.
Okay.
And also they are getting some discount when entering into the forest area. They need not pay the full amount. They get the concession also.
Right.
These governments are all helping us.
And sir, when you said that you were going to help in construction of toilets and rooms and all over there in different places in Jammu and Kashmir. What about the funding? From where do you get the funding, the main fund? How do you get?
We generate funds through our programs.
Okay.
We don't get any funds from the government. We are not getting any funds. Our plus point is membership. Every year 30,000 members are enrolling. Another 10,000 members are enrolling as life members every year.
Okay.
Number 2, programs. Our programs almost reach to the maximum youth in the country.
Okay.
Maharashtra and Gujarat, Delhi, West Bengal, Karnataka, these are the states sending a big number of people for our program. As I told you earlier, there are 20,000 participants are coming for the program. We charge less than 5,000 rupees for a trekking program for 12 to 14 days.
Okay.
You can imagine.
That's very cheap, very down.
And family campings also, we charge 5,000 rupees at Manali for 4 nights and 5 days for husband, wife and 2 children.
Oh, I see.
So, we don't go for a big surplus amount. Whatever money comes, we put it again in our establishment, infrastructure development. That's we maintain.
And in what way is your program, your activities, and what way are they promoting national integration? And I think they're playing a very, very important role.
The education is 2 aspects. Yeah. One is a classroom study, other is open air activity.
Yeah.
Ours is mainly a open air activity. When we organize a program at any parts of the country, take for example Himalayas, any trekking program, 10 people will be staying in a tent. Since you arrive at the base camp, you may not be knowing which tent you are going to stay. The 10 people from 10 states are staying there.
Okay.
In night.
Yeah.
Yes, they can interact with them.
Yeah.
Yes, about the culture, language, food habits, everything they can, class system, social activities, everything. Within a day, they become very close and they exchange their views and everything. Once the time they leave the campsites, they have become very, very close and they make groups themselves and they're planning to go for next program. When is the next program? So definitely, I assure you, we are creating a national integration through our programs.
And I think that they must be spreading the spirit to whichever place they go back, when they go back to the States. And that's very true. And so what is the main mission and vision of your youth hostel association, sir?
To inculcate the adventure spirit among the youth.
Okay.
That's what we conduct organize this program. And we want to shape them a better citizen for tomorrow. This is the main areas we are focusing. Our activity 1 we are taking is a classroom lecture and other we are going through open air activities. Yes, we hope that our YHA definitely will do good for the youth of this country.
So I think we'll just take a small break, sir.
अब ये रैगिंग बिल्कुल बर्दाश्त नहीं हो रही है, कंप्लेन तो करनी पड़ेगी। तुम पागल हो गई क्या? senior.
Sir, I would like to know, how do you become a member of the Youth Hostel Association? How do you become a member?
As I told you, there are two different types of members, individual membership and group membership. Group membership, I call it as institutional members. The institutions, they send the application along with the prescribed fees and the other details will make them institutional members. For the individuals, there are different options are there. We have, as I told you, 275 units are there in India. In all the places, they can contact the local people, fill the application, give one photo and one ID proof, and the payment. Then those amount will come to Delhi. We'll give the membership card. Even the state branches, we give blank cards also to them every year. They can type it and give it, and later they can send the details. And in national office, we issue the people who are just entering and getting the membership card. Then they can do online. Nowadays, 70% of the membership cards generated through online. Sitting at your computer, you can pay your credit and debit card, and you can get the receipt. And we will be sending the confirmed membership card by courier to the people. Our membership card is very cheap. We have 150 rupees per annum, 2,000 rupees for the life members. So this is the card. It's an international card. They are getting membership. What we want is one photo and one ID proof.
Okay.
Yes, you can get the membership.
Yeah, and even if when we are going abroad, we can show this card and
yes, I told you.
Get the benefits.
Even you can book any parts of the world, 4,000 plus hostels, sitting in your computer. Just get the website, any country, put this number, log in, and you have to pay only 10% of the accommodation charges. Suppose 100 rupees is a dormitory or something, you need to pay only 10 rupees.
Okay.
You can convert it to dollar or pounds.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
I'm giving an example. The balance 90 rupees you can
pay after going there
once
when
you
you're
reach
leaving the
there.
place. Right.
That's why I told you, this is a proof for the accommodation. You can get it, you can put it in one of the documents for getting a visa also. That's a very important thing.
Okay. And in fact, so many colleges also nowadays, they're also making use of this youth hostel facility. They go on excursions, and my daughter, she went with us, the college she went. They went to Manali, and they stayed over there in the youth hostel. It was very cheap for them. Then they had a trip to Calcutta. Calcutta also they went. They made use of the youth hostel. They went over there and they went paid. They were not members, but they paid the amount. It turned out to be very cheap for them. So they had a wonderful time. So is it that any time, is it necessary that we have to take a booking every time we go to some place, or can we get there, over there and then take the lodging on the spot?
You know very well, it all depends on the availability.
Availability, okay.
Once you go there, if it's available, they will give you. Without telling them, if you go, if already booked, even a member cannot stay there.
Okay.
Their rooms are booked.
Okay.
If you are paying the money well in advance or talking to them over the phone, sending email, there are different options. Once you block it, it will be kept for you. It all depends on the availability, on first come, first served basis.
And sir, like our Prime Minister is he's a man with a lot of vision for India, and is really taking us forward in this world. So in what way are you encouraging the youth to get into the mainstream so that they also help in the development of our country? In what way are they involved? Are you involving the youth?
First I said the cleanliness drive.
Yeah, cleanliness.
Swachh Bharat, I told you.
Swachhta Abhiyan.
Abhiyan we are doing. Yes, that we already started doing much before it was coming to the force at Rohtang Pass and Kerala and Jaisalmer, I told you already. Yes, this is number one. Yes, yoga. Another important thing is yoga.
Okay.
Yes, in Mysore is called as the yoga capital of India. We are doing yoga programs and yoga sessions at Mysore. And the program what we are trying to next year for National Youth Convention also, yoga is one of the parts. Yes, Digital India. We are making maximum our working style, everything, Digital India only.
Okay.
Through that, we get more IT people are our members. More members, 70-80% of the IT people are our members, and the people coming for our program are another 70% are the people from IT industry. Okay. So we are taking care of them.
Okay. So that's how you're getting involved in all this. And so I will just take a short break, sir. Topic that we are going through. Sir, I would like to ask the Youth Hostel Association of India, what assistance do you provide to the poor in educating them? Do you have volunteers who go and educate the poor? They go to the remote villages in India, the slum area. Do they go and educate them over there? And do you provide buildings, school buildings for them, so that they can have the education in those buildings? Do you provide them with all these facilities? Do you have the provision for all this?
Yeah, it is exactly what you're asking. What I want to tell you, 4 or 5 years before, there was a heavy flash flood in Leh, Ladakh area. The school was vanished. 30,000-40,000 people have died. Even the school building entirely destroyed. There, because our activities are more nowadays in Leh, we want to do some moral responsibilities or corporate social responsibilities, whatever we call. There, we have renovated the school building with furnitures, and we have renovated the library. We have given hundreds and hundreds of books to the students. And even today, that building is renamed as YHA renovated building in Leh, Ladakh.
Okay.
Yes. In Karnataka, there's a place called Kanakapura. In Kanakapura, our local unit people go to the schools and take classes in the evenings and distributes the uniform to the needy people.
Okay.
Not only uniform, books and other things also. And then coming back again to this assistance to the local people, in Srinagar, 2 years before we had a heavy flooding. That time we started, our local unit people started giving the water bottle, because everywhere water, but there's no water to drink.
Yes.
There was a situation there. So we gave the water bottle, blankets, tents to stay, because most of them are staying in the open area.
Yes.
We gave the tents, blankets, biscuits, water, etc. In Uttaranchal, in Rishikesh area, there was a landslide few years before.
Yeah.
Because we organize a regular program, Valley of Flowers. Now the program is going on Valley of Flowers. The place called Chamoli, our local unit, office bearers and members, they go daily in the morning with a one full vehicle, water bottle, biscuits, food packets, everything, distribute to the people and come back. In Tamil Nadu, 2 years before, again there's heavy flood.
This flooding was there, yes.
That time the local state people, they went there and they identified the places, they rescued a lot of people, they started giving food packets again. That's a need. 4 or 5 days they are not getting the food also. These are the things we just gave to the people. And even for this, our youth hostelers throughout India, they are ready to share their expenses, and people who have gone to abroad, our youth hostelers, they are calling us, what help you want from us, tell us, we'll do it. That is a plus point for our association.
So your people who work with you all, and when they go abroad, they become volunteers to help the organization come up. That's brilliant. That's a very good spirit. So just a short break, sir.
किसी भी बैंक या हाउसिंग फाइनेंस कंपनी से लिए गए घर के लोन के ब्याज दर पर रियायती सब्सिडी देगी भारत सरकार, ताकि घर होगा बड़ा.
But I would like to ask you a very, very important question, sir. In what way, what has been your contribution in the international, in the world affairs? Like, what has been the contribution of Youth Hostel Association of India? What has been your contribution? How you all have been of any this thing to them? Use.
Good question. We promote world friendship. That's very important thing. As I told you, 80 countries are there. There will be international conference once in 2 years. We send 2 or 3 delegates and observers to different, wherever the conferences are held, we send them to know about what other parts of the country people are doing on hosteling. We also organize study tours to different countries. Last year, we have sent 35 members throughout India to Arab country. They went to Dubai hostel, they stayed at Dubai, and they went to Sharjah, and they discussed with the local youth hostelers about and exchange their experiences. This is a very good idea. And we are also getting people from other parts of the country. Few years before, our group has gone to Pakistan. They stayed for 1 week. After that, we got a group from Pakistan. They came to India. We showed them about Delhi, Jaipur, Agra, and other places. This is exchange, youth exchange program we did. Then this is now recently, every July, there is a World Youth Rally at South Korea, Seoul. There we are sending 10 students, young people, the age of 18 to 25. We are selecting them, we are sending them to participate in the World Youth Rally so that they mix up with another 100 plus people from other parts of the country.
Okay.
So this kind of encouragement we give to the international youth.
And so that means it's promoting international integration. And
I can say it's not international integration, it's international friendship.
Friendship, okay. And what is the criteria for selecting these people, these 10 people whom you send to Korea for this meet?
Good question. We don't select just like that. We ask the local unit and state branch people what is the contribution these young people did. Whether they are involving with your local activities, the promotion of local programs, then we are also asking them to give a small write-up in 200 lines or something, words, saying that what you will do once you come back from this particular program. Based on that, we select them. It's purely from national office. We select them and we send them. The condition is they should come back to India and work for the movement.
Okay. And so we have about 6 minutes. What would be your advice to the youth? What would you like to tell the youth? Means how you would like them to get involved in this so that the people who are tuned in right now, you would like to tell anything to them so that any advice to the youth?
I told you our mission itself to inculcate the adventure spirit among youth. That adventure spirit should be channelized in a good way. There should be a peace-loving friend. They should go with a friendship, and they should go more with everybody to get trained with other people also, not to deviate from any path, any other path. That's very important.
Okay, now, and the youth members who are tuned in right now, who are listening to the show, if they have any query, means on what number can they call so that they can get in touch with you?
Our national office.
Yeah.
We have our office at Chanakyapuri 5 Nyamark.
Okay.
And our website is yhaindia.org. yhaindia.org.
Okay.
Our phone number is 78 27
27
999
050. So listeners, if you guys want to get in touch with YHAI, you can always call them on 7827999050. This is the number, and you can call them, and whatever queries you have, if you want to become a member of the Youth Hostel Association of India, you can always...
Yeah, they can see the website also. yhaindia.org.
Okay, the website is yhaindia.org. So that's the website. So, sir, it has been wonderful talking to you, sir, and it has been very, very informative, and I'm sure our listeners also will be very, very happy. Would like to add something else?
Yeah, we have a very good Facebook also,
Okay.
yhaindia.org.
Yeah.
That will be updated every 2 hours.
Okay, your Facebook is updated every 2 hours.
It has got all the details,
Okay.
so they can see this whatever activities we do in YHA.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. It has been wonderful having you with us in the studios, and the way you briefed us about what YHAI is doing and how you all are involved with the youth and the development of the country. It has been wonderful having you with us in the studios, sir.
On behalf of Youth Hostel Association of India, I am also thankful to AIR Delhi and the listeners who are listening my wordings for the last 45 minutes. I am very grateful to all of you.